Hello everyone. Let me talk today about health issues. I was just recently read one article about famous actor, Korean actor. He was going through the cancer, throat cancer, and I wanted to talk about that because you really don't believe how easy you can release this, how easy you can change your health, how easy you can change your life when you start to feel yourself. Because it's unbelievable when you, I'm started to do it, and everything become different, everything become lovable, everything become beautiful, and the people who I meet and the work what I do, and I'm just enjoying every day, and my health getting better and better, and I see the difference. And when we start to listen ourselves, when we started to believe in that, then we started to believe what we feel, because the most important part at the beginning, to believe what you're doing, believe the process, believe that you can change, believe you can hear, because everyone can hear the soul, everyone can hear the body. If you don't believe the soul, you can hear your body, you can talk to your organs, you can talk to your heart, you can talk to your livers, you can talk to your kidneys. And every definition which you are believe and you define the thing, it can be right for you. Everything right on the way how you feel. And that's why there are no any unified definition. We used to think that everything, like, okay, this is the right thing, this is not right thing, this is the how, for example, like commit the crime, I'm like steal something, I don't know, to feed the pet, hurt somebody, love somebody. There are no any definition of right or good thing, and you can define yourself, but it's another topic. But in this topic I would like to talk about your health. And if I tell you this is the way how I feel, how it works for me, it doesn't mean on the same way it could work for you, but you can catch the idea. How I did it for myself, how I developed my knowledge, how I knew who I am now, how I created my meditations, my connection. I was listening there, here and there, here and there. I was taking some ideas how the people actually use certain things of meditation, of knowledge of something, because getting knowledge of on the spiritual world is also important, because without the definition you can't you can, but it could be, again, there are no any like right and correct ways. It could be a bit difficult, but could be not, because somebody already born with certain abilities, and they don't need to develop anything, it's already with them, they're not closed from the childhood. So yeah, and I also, what I learned from that, why I need to know definition of some spiritual terms, the idea, how it should work, how I have to connect, because you remember the Einstein, you remember the Hawking's, and this is like the biggest mathematicians and physics in the world, science, but they are, how they reached the knowledge, how they discovered things, because this discovery came from the spiritual world. You remember how everyone was saying like, oh, I saw it in my dream, oh, I don't know how, but it came to my mind suddenly. You know what, it's actually came to my mind, like not just them, it's actually came to my mind millions of people, but millions of people just like, okay, what's this? Millions of people, first, they don't understand what does it mean. For example, like certain discovery of physics can come only to the people who get knowledge of that, who get the theory of physics. That's why discovery, inventing things happen with these certain people, science, because they already had big database of this side of science, and then they catch the spiritual thought idea of that, they understand it. And many people, they catch it, but they don't understand because they don't have enough knowledge. That's why for me personally, I realized it's important to get to know some knowledge about spiritual world, meditations. Intuitively, I do it correctly, and in some cases I'm like, okay, this is not my thing, I don't trust this, I don't like this, this is I like, this is like, I'm differentiate the things which is my heart and my soul feeling. So, but to get the knowledge, it's important because in the way of seeing the spiritual world, in the way to understand this world and to help another people, I realized it's important to have definitions, because when you see some, for example, when you see some picture, you think, okay, it's my mind create this, oh, it's not related to anything. But then you understand why you see this certain picture, why it's happening, how you can feel energy, where you can feel energy. If you feel energy in your stomach, it could mean fear. If you feel energy, if you feel fear in your stomach, it means like your root chakra. It's related to your root chakra. It's related to your animal. I would say like natural protection, but it's not coming from you. It's coming actually from your ancestors, because this fear created in this body, you born from your mom born from her mom, etc, etc, etc. So this fear was created many certain years ago, thousands years ago, by this your ancestors who were experienced that, and it came to your cell as experience, and it's already in your blood. But you can change it, because DNA slowly, year by year, from new generation, they're changing to more spiritual. Have you ever noticed that the new generation of kids, they are different from the past generation, and past generation different from past generation? So it's developing, but you can support your develop. You can support, then you can get more smarter, more intelligent. I'm not talking smarter by brain, I'm talking smarter by the wiser. You can help and bring your kids on the amazing level, that you can help them to develop their abilities, because new generation, again, as I said, they getting more and more developed in spiritual way, and then you will help them to get, you cannot bring them, but after they will help you to feel, to understand, to be fulfilled, to be flourishing, to be like, happy, to be as you want, successful, to have money if you need, you to have to feel love. They will help you to do that. They will help you to understand this world, because they are more sensitive to this world, the spiritual world. And then we start to feel our body. We start to understand why in this time you get this issue. Like, okay, if you have, for instance, if you have headache, what is happening? Because many people like take the pills after then they have headache, but headache actually can cause so many different they come in so many different reasons. First, then your body do not absorb and digest, and they don't the energy from the universe don't go inside of your body properly, because energy goes from top of your head, goes down through whole of your body, go to down to the earth and go back. It's like circulation. It's circulation of your energy. Then you have some, if you have some blocks in your body, obviously, if you never tried hypnosis, you could have a lot of blocks or some of the blocks in your body. and that the blocks create this pain in your body. That's why your posture sometimes not straight. You know, for instance, I had an issue, I'm still having the issue, but now I'm feeling my posture changing. I have left side higher than right side, and I also feel that in the legs, I feel that in the shoulders, I feel that in the hands, the pain on the neck, and especially in the hips, because it's a basement. Our basement is so important to get some meditations and to, you know, I would suggest you, and I can give you some meditations if you wish, which related to remain your youth, to remain your healthy body. And it's, I would say, like 10 minutes in meditation. It's based on the brief exercises, and it's based on your imagination, and this is the key. Imagination, actually, did you hear some biologists, they keep saying that, for instance, I remember one biologist, she was saying that she was testing the brain, and she said, if you give the tennis player the ball and the racket, and he will start to play, it will be one, the brain will experiencing one thing. But if you do not give anything to the tennis player, and you just ask them to imagine this, how like he is playing already, it will be the same. The brain will experience same thing. And this is the key. Our imagination, it's the key of our healing, because you can, then you put your attention to the certain part of your body when you're experiencing pain, when you don't feel comfortable, there's something sore coming from, and you can easily put your attention to this part. Okay, for instance, if I feel the pain on my hand, I don't need to look. When you look, it's good. It's also, you put your visualization, you put your attention by the eyes, you put also attention, full of your attention to this part of your body, and you started to, you know what you need to do, you started to feel, okay, there's like something, like you started to create the imagination about this block, like this is a block, like black one, black shadow, and then you started to create the light, and you put the light on this black shadow, and you like feeling and imagining how you are like removing this shadow by this light from this part of your body. You can do it by looking if it's possible, but you know, if you have back pain, you can't see, but you can imagine. And then you do that, you see how this imagination moving, like for instance, like what I did, I did like imagining the shadow on the certain part of my body, then I created the light, and I see how the light was healing this, removing this shadow, and it was literally removed. And for me, it takes about like 15 seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds, depends of the pain. And you know, I feel that the pain is changing. You also can put on this part, then you feel pain, sore or pain, you can put the honey. You can imagine like there is a honey, and honey is moving, going, like changing the like moving in this part, because in some cases the issue related to the blood pressure, the blood not circulating properly. If it's pain in the bones, better to create the shadow and heal the shadow by light. But if you feel like the muscle pain or something like that, you can imagine the honey which moving in this part, and you can also put the light on that part as well, and you feel you started to feel the difference. What I'm doing on top of that, I'm also I believe in my healing ability, and I feel the energy in my hands. So what I do like this, and I put on the part when I feel the issue. So I put my imagination, I create this light on that part, and I'm also putting like this. I'm also noticed. Then I put the hand on the hand, on the part. It's less strong healing than I just put around, put on the aura like this. So I'm not touching that, I'm not touching the healing stronger. So here, there, here, so everywhere. So you can do that. And but the most important part, then you feel issue, when you feel problem, when you feel some fear, especially headache, anxiety, then you have very quickly breathing, then you breathing, beating, your heart beating so crazy, you know, especially it's happening then you have a lot of stress during the day, and at the end of the day it's still like what you need to do, sit calmly. You can put some meditation music. I really like Deva Premal. She's amazing singer. She's singing the mantras, and especially so sound healing. It's also the way to change your, you know, we consist from the energy, and then you have stress and you have some blocks in your body, your energy like they're not like flowing. There is like, you know, beating, I would say, very quickly. So when you listen some mantras, meditation, the music which you feel like nice, you know, it's only based on your feeling you can understand which you like. And you hear, like, for instance, I like some songs in different languages, but I don't understand the language, but hell, I really love the songs. I really like the voice, the timbre, and it's because I'm feeling better. Meaning, when I'm feeling better, I'm healed. The voice and music itself, they create a special timbre, a special tone. Then it's impacted on your body positively. That's why then you go to listen some rock music or some electronic music. For me, it's like the killing. I can't stand it. It's like I feel so tired. My head giving me the headache because I'm destroying my energy. I'm just taking it all. You know, it's like somebody push your energy out from you. Sometimes it's okay, I don't mind, like the teenagers do that, but in terms of the healing of your body, it's not work. I don't know, maybe it could work for somebody. I'm not denying it, but for most of the people, I believe it's not working. So you find your music, you sit calmly, then you have go back to that topic which related to the having the anxiety, hard, depressing day. In the end of the day, you can sit calmly. Firstly, do not eat a lot of meat. I'm also noticed if you do a lot of exercises, yes, it's quickly give you the energy, but I believe that meat, especially, they just give us more hungry. The meat, it's create us like the animal instinct. When we eat meat, we not completely, but we are, it's again goes from person to person, but my experience saying me that I'm becoming less hungry. I'm already not eating meat for from the beginning of this year, and I don't really miss it at all. Then I was trying to eat meat a few times, and I bought like the good amazing Georgian meal, and I didn't eat it. I just bite one piece of meat and I just threw it through my mouth to the rubbish bin because I couldn't even taste it. For me, it was like a plastic. So yeah, my body not completely, but my body changed, and now I don't miss it, I don't like it, and I eat now much less, and I'm not hungry. I sometimes not need dinner, and I don't feel like hungry at all. I don't feel, and now I stop feeling like, you know, this crazy hungry feeling. Then you are not eating, you don't eat, like you skip your lunch and you eat just breakfast or dinner, and you're completely hungry at the dinner. I don't feel like that. Even like yesterday, for example, I skipped my dinner, and today in the morning I was like, okay, my stomach a bit hungry, but I'm okay. I was like, okay, I need to eat because my stomach a bit like so empty. I was awake already 2 hours, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to eat, but it wasn't like before, and I was like craving to eat this something. And also on top of I eat less food. I'm also don't like the chocolate. I don't like the sweets. I can eat them, but in certain time every month, because of the woman period as well, it's giving me the different change of the hormones. But basically I don't feel like, you know, I don't have addiction now to any food at all. And for me, eating the freshest food like salads, vegetables, fish, and it's like it's the best. And especially fish should be like baked fish, not fried fish. I can eat the fried fish, but it's okay. I'm preferring something fresh. And my stomach is like completely different, feeling completely different. It's like my stomach, I see the smiling on my stomach, so it's amazing. Then you start to also talk to your body. So first, go back to that when you had anxiety, you came home, you put the amazing relaxed music, a meditation, mantras, deva primal, anything relaxing. You sit calmly for 10 minutes. Try to do not think about anything. At the beginning it will be difficult, but after a while you will see the difference, how you can do it more and more time. And you know what I'm doing now? I can sit like 30 minutes and I will smile, I will relax, I will feel very connected to the soul. And you know, it gives me so much energy, and I'm started to feel so much love after this meditation. Just sit, close the eye. I'm just sitting, close the eyes, looking at the sun outside, and just peacefully listening every sound which comes and goes around me. And after the 30 minutes of this kind of meditation, sitting, doing nothing, don't thinking at all, just trying to absorb space around me, I'm also started to feel disconnected slightly from my body. And after that, you wouldn't believe how different you will feel. And so for this beginner meditation, you have to put the mantras, listening the mantras, sit calmly for 10 minutes, and you have to talk to your heart. You have to first observe which headaches, where if you have some headaches, if you have some sore in your body, if your heart's still beating very fast, you have to first absorb this. Then you have to talk to these parts, because it's you know, somebody inside of me was every all the time that telling me like I have to talk to my body. But then I heard one healer, she was saying like you have to talk to your body. I found like something was clicking in my mind. Okay, this is it. I found that what was like my soul was trying to tell me. So yeah, I'm talking, you have to sit calmly and talk to your heart. You have to say, my beautiful, amazing heart, I love you, you're taking care of me, give me the protection, you're so strong, powerful and amazing. Please be relaxed, you're safe now, you're protected, nothing is harm you here, you're protected and safe. I love you so much. Let's do not hurt each other. Please relax and remove all anxieties and the issues which you have there, and touch it as well like this. It's helping. It will help quickly, straight away. When you start to talk your heart, it will help straight away. After 1 minute you will see difference. Then you have headache, as I told you, you can just put the hands like this. You try to imagine like the light goes from your palm, put it here, and also imagining this light like it goes from your palm and healing and removing this like headache from your head, from here. And you can also imagine, and in the same time, like the honey moving in the circle around and around on the spiral, on the clock direction from left to the right. You imagining that, and in some time you have to feel, then you feel difference, and you feel like it's releasing. You can remove, and you have to follow your feeling. So yeah, sit like that for 10 minutes, do it after then you came from work, you will release your pain. And also I recommend you, by my experience, it's good to get the hot shower, not so hot but not so cold. Like hot shower, it gives you the feeling then you was in the mom's wombs, then your mom was pregnant and you was in her wounds. There was like very warm temperature, you were relaxing, you were like didn't feel anything. And I also noticed that we are take care of our body and we relaxed our body. It's also relaxed the blocks, pains, anxieties, everything. And warm temperature, it's relaxed everything. It's also very good to relax during the when you have some sexual activities with your partner, then something discomfort between you and him. You can also go in the tub, you can also go in the sauna, you can take a shower. It's really help to release and build a relaxed connection between you. And at the same time, it's very good for your health as well to take the hot shower. It's released your body remove all the stress, all anxieties. I'm also I can recommend you also to do, as I normally do from my side. When I take in the shower, I also talk to my body, my guardian angels. I'm saying them what I want. Please help me to get positive, energetic, amazing day today. Please release all my sore, pains, issues in my body. Get me feel better, relax, positive. Send me unconditional love. And be careful. Please ask your guardian angels, ask the universe, your soul, but don't ask some another institutions, because if you ask some not appropriate institutions, like the people define them like devils or something like that, they normally they can give you, they very quickly to give everything which you want, but they very quickly to get something from you. And especially they get your energy, they like eating your energy, and you could be like walking like zombies. Then you have such a connection and they have such a contract. But then when we ask something from the devil, we create the contract. If we ask something from the devil always take our energy, but it's like contract without date, ending date. So it's I'm really recommend you to be careful about that and ask your guardian angels. They always assign, and you always have your guardian angels. You have like archangels, you have your angel who is always assigned to you. Two angels, they always assigned to you from the birth, and they're always helping and assisting you. You have your soul and you have your spirit, like higher yourself. They call sometimes higher self. It's like the closest connection which you get to the God. And the God itself, it's not the God, he will punish us, la la la. God itself, it's the light. We all came from the energy, from the light. Energy / the light. And the light is the highest level of the God, is the highest level of the existence. It's energy, pure energy, without nothing positive, nothing negative, just energy. So yeah, wish you have a good day, and if you have some questions, let me know below and ping me as well. I have a lot of meditations and a lot of I can also do the consultation for you. I'm started to do the checking the auras, checking the maybe helping you to understand your destinies, helping to understand your issues and problems and blocks at the moment in your body. So I do the scanning as well, so I always happy to help you. So let me know.